What's up, y'all, and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. Thank you so much for joining me on this blessed Sunday afternoon. This is the second time we are streaming today. Really appreciate your audience. Really means a lot. In the last episode, we recruited some allies. We got Sarah the Red Jenny Elf. We got Madame Vivienne de Fer, who is the first enchanter of the Loyal Mages, and Blackwall, the Grey Warden. With the mages of Redcliffe, offering their help. But something seems a little odd. We're invited by Fiona, but apparently, as we arrived, no one was expecting. So we gotta figure out what to do.
Look at that old thing. I'm surprised it's still standing.
It's never really good at platform jumping. 12. Free March's helmet. I'm gonna give that to Varric. I should probably craft some helmets for them, to be quite honest. Everyone seems to be good on that front. Our skills seem to be coming together.
Mother, I had the dream again last night.
No, there'll be no talk of this.
It was so real. And when I woke up, the sheets were as cold as ice.
Let's look around.
So you need deft hands, fine tools for that one. And I think there's another one you can unlock with that perk on the other side here.
I talked to one of the rebel mages. She said it sounded like the dream she had before it imagined.
I remember the first time the dead walked these lands, when a blood mage poisoned our leman. The ashes of Andraste herself brought the Arl back from his enchanted slumber.
Tell me about your people.
They say a spirit dwells in a small lake south of the highway. The girls of the village bring it daisies and ask for love, but rarely does it listen. For 'tis a spirit of valor, not love, and it favors blood lotus flowers.
Interesting. Landmark over here. Seems like there are a lot of quests.
I think we should go.
Go. In the middle of the war. We did not flee Redcliffe when the dead walked into our village. We will not flee now.
That needs deft hand finds tools as well.
Too many people dying for want of simple herbs. My apologies. Can I help you?
Are you running short of healing herbs?
Yes. We've many injured from attacks by those cursed Templars. I need the herbs to treat people's wounds. It's too dangerous to go hunting through the hills to gather more. I've a list there of the herbs I need.
There are refugees at the crossroads who would benefit from a healer.
Of course they would. These attacks by the Templars have endangered countless innocent lives. But if I go to the crossroads to help, I might end up in danger myself. I doubt those refugees would risk their lives for a knife here. Why should I risk mine for them?
Have people called you a knife here?
You're truly Dalish, aren't you? Then you don't know humans like I do. Perhaps they fear the Inquisition and have shown you respect. I have no such protection. These villagers only tolerate me because Templars killed their human healer. I doubt the humans at the crossroads would be any different.
People are afraid right now. I haven't been called knife here as often as I had expected. Mostly all the humans say is thank you. I expect you'll find the same. And change some minds in the process.
All right. If Inquisition soldiers are there, I might be safer regardless. I'll see you at the crossroads soon. Just give me a moment to gather my things.
Alrighty. Oh, did she leave already? Oh no. I have your herbs.
Can I help you?
I found some of the herbs you were looking for.
This is exactly what I needed.
Are you running short of healing herbs?
Yes, I need them to keep wounds from going bad. It's too dangerous to go hunting through the hills to gather more. I've a list there of the herbs I need.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much for your help.
I think there's like 3 lists in total.
A pleasure to see you again.
I found some of the herbs you were looking for.
Yes, these are perfect.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much for your help.
Well, that's 2. I don't know if you get an agent out of this. Crystal Grace. Oh, good thing we got that thing.
A pleasure to see you again.
I found some of the herbs you were looking for.
This is exactly what I needed.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much for your help.
I think that's it. And then the next time we see her, she'll be on the crossroads. I never really look at these merchants.
Would you care to trade? Something like that.
Would I? I'm not sure. What do you got? Nothing I could use.
Do you expect me to wish you well? To send you off to die? Merchants coming in now say there are countless bodies lying butchered on the side of the road.
Ah, settle
If not for the
down.
Inquisition, it would have been even worse.
For the first time in all these years, I
Hid
fear
here
I
behind
will
the
not be
village walls
visiting
and
your
did
ashes.
nothing.
What world
What could we have done?
that
Gone out and died
demons
with them?
and brigands stop a man from taking flowers to his wife's shrine?
What if I took flowers to your wife's shrine for you?
I
Whoa,
I
look
do
at
not
that
know
person's
what to
face.
say, except
It's scary.
thank you. You were Dalish. My sinner and I, we kept to the old ways as we could. Though I know we are as children to you. Her shrine lies on a hill to the west, near the tablstones. Thank you.
Stay safe.
Walk in peace.
Spin the weed.
We all did.
We gotta recoup our losses.
Did you believe the Conclave could achieve peace, Cassandra?
I had hope, as did we all.
The Templars went to war to force mages back into their circles, which the mages would never agree to. What solution could Divine Justinia have offered when all sides rejected compromise?
The war was going nowhere for either side. That they went at all showed they realized this.
Or they believed the other side would relent.
We shall never know now.
And I found an amulet of strength. I'm gonna give that to Blackwall.
Here, let me try.
Looks like the other group members have leveled up.
Every ocularum is made from the skull of a tranquil.
I figured they'd fled with the rebel mages. Poor bastards.
I had wondered what had become of them when the mages rebelled. What a tragic waste.
I had wondered where they had gone. I should have looked harder.
Damn. These are all tranquil. Creepy. Well, let's add some points to Cassandra. I wanted this ability and for Solus. Let's get some of that. Some ice mine. More people with freeze. Better control we have of the battlefield. All the stuff we loot is just to sell, since pretty much all of our gear will be crafted at this point. I do have the advantage that I use the golden nug, but that's why I'm like not crafting the best stuff right away. Like, I'm using like low tier schematics. Except for armor. Like, armor is an exception, but I'll use low tier materials.
Please, are you with the Inquisition? As you've wandered, have you by any chance seen a ram that is, different? Lord Wolseley wandered off, and he's very special. If you could find him, I'd be most grateful.
What makes your ram so special?
Well, he's always brought the family luck, and his advice helped us make our fortune.
Your ram offered advice.
He's a very special ram.
Your ram has gone missing.
Yes, I'm certain that if he heard his Jimmy missed him, he'd come right back. He's likely at our family's old summer cabin. It's by the lake in the southern hills. If you do find him and send him back, I'd be happy to pay you.
I'll speak with you later.
If you find my ram, please send him home.
I'll try.
Alright, you want to do more to help? Let's join the Inquisition.
This is so annoying.
Mean it?
Okay, before. No. Gonna try and negotiate with the mages. See what their perspective is.
Welcome, agents of the Inquisition. What has brought you to Redcliffe?
You did?
We're here because of your invitation back in Val Royeaux.
You must be mistaken. I haven't been to Val Royeaux since before the Conclave.
If it wasn't you who invited me here, who was it?
I don't know. Now that you say it, I feel strange. Whoever or whatever brought you here, the situation has changed. The Free Mages have already pledged themselves to the service of the Tevinter Imperium.
An alliance with Tevinter? Do you not fear all of Thedas turning against you?
Andraste's ass. I'm trying to think of a single worse thing you could have done, and I've got nothing.
I understand that you are afraid, but you deserve better than slavery to Tevinter.
As one indenture to a Magister, I no longer have the authority to negotiate with you.
Man, you are the most influential and maybe powerful mage in Thedas, and you decided to become a slave?
An alliance with Tevinter is a terrible mistake.
All hope of peace died with Justinia. This bargain with Tevinter would not have been my first choice, but we had no choice. We are losing this war. I needed to save as many of my people as I could.
Welcome, my friends. I apologize for not greeting you earlier.
Agents of the Inquisition, allow me to introduce Magister Girion Alexius.
The Southern Mages are under my command. And you are the survivor, yes? The one from the Fade? Interesting.
I haven't seen any sign of Redcliffe's Arl or his men.
The Arl of Redcliffe left the village.
Al Tegan did not abandon his lands during the Blight, even when they were under siege.
There were tensions growing. I did not want an incident.
I'd like to know more about this alliance between the rebel mages and the Imperium.
Certainly. What specifically do you wish to know?
The Grand Enchanter told me she was indentured to a Magister.
Our Southern brethren have no legal status in the Imperium. As they were not born citizens of Tevinter, they must work for a period of 10 years before gaining full rights. As their protector, I shall oversee their work for the Imperium.
I'm not clear on when exactly you negotiated this arrangement with Fiona.
When the Conclave was destroyed, these poor souls faced the brutality of the Templars, who rushed to attack them. It could only be through divine providence that I arrived when I did.
It was certainly very timely.
What does the Imperium gain from taking rebel mages under its wing?
For the moment, the Southern Mages are a considerable expense. After they are properly trained, they will join our legion.
You said not all my people would be military. There are children, those not suited.
And one day I'm sure they will all be productive citizens of the Imperium when their debts are paid.
You're quite a long way from Tevinter, Alexius.
Indeed I am, though I have heard you are no Ferelden either. It seems we are both strangers here. Felix, would you send for a scribe, please? Pardon my manners. My son Felix, friends. I am not surprised you're here. Containing the breach is not a feat that many could even attempt. There is no telling how many mages would be needed for such an endeavor. Ambitious, indeed.
Does that mean you'll lend your mages to our cause?
There will have to be.
Felix. My lord, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, Father.
Come, I'll get your powders. Please excuse me, friends. We will have to continue this another time. Fiona, I require your assistance back at the castle.
I don't mean to trouble everyone.
I shall send word to the Inquisition. We will conclude this business at a later date.
Come to the Chantry. You are in danger.
Danger, eh?
Ooh, very mysterious.
We'll be careful, but we need to figure out what's going on here.
We don't need your kind here. Your Inquisition's just Templars by another name.
You'd rather bow to Tevinter than join the Inquisition?
All you Chantry types think the same way. The Imperium is a great evil that must be avoided. It's just because they're ruled by mages. No one wants us to look at them and say their mages are free and the world hasn't ended.
Don't magisters summon demons and practice human sacrifice?
The Chantry says whatever they think will scare us. What's wrong with blood magic? People don't like the idea of us controlling their thoughts, but they have no problem with us throwing fireballs in their wars. In Tevinter, the mages police themselves. It works.
Who are you?
Linnea. Just Linnea. Don't ask what Circle Tower I'm from, because we're done with that. We're all free mages now.
I'm here because I believe mages deserve their freedom.
Right. And I'm the Empress of Orlais.
Marydom, you are very annoying. I need you to stop playing music. Because I will get a copyright claim.
Magister Alexius does not approve of those without magic like you and me. You may not wish to stay long. Many villagers have already left to escape his ire.
What does the Magister have against you?
He does not like to be reminded of what mages can become. He says all Tranquil must leave Redcliffe, but who would take us in?
What are Tranquil?
Those like me without the strength of will necessary to protect ourselves from demons. Rather than risk me becoming possessed, the Circle removed my connection to the Fade. My magic is gone, along with my dreams and desires. Those now in Redcliffe prefer not to see us.
How long have Tevinters been here?
Magister Alexius arrived at nightfall, 2 days after we retreated from the Temple of Sacred Ashes. He forced anyone without magic out of the castle, save those he required to serve him. Even the Arl was sent away.
Farewell, then.
One moment. You are a member of the Inquisition, are you not? I am an alchemist. You must require potions. If the Magister will not have me here, perhaps I can offer my services.
We would be delighted to have you working for the Inquisition.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. While one lives, it is good to believe there is still a use for one's talents.
Got another agent.
Inquisition, huh? I wish to Holy Andraste you'd gotten here sooner. These Tevinters make my shoulder blades itch.
You're not happy with this new alliance?
Something's not right about that lot. They're not like us. Magic or no, I'd rather count myself among decent folk than stand with magisters.
How do you get Merriam to stop singing?
Formerly of the Circle of Magi in Hosberg. Lived my whole life there. Since I was 10 years old and came into my magic. 3 meals a day. Quality education. A roof over my head. If you're not summoning demons, a mage tower's a fine place to be.
If you were happy in the Circle, why are you here with the rebels?
We're all rebels now. The vote saw to that. The majority wanted to dissolve the circles. The rest of us went with them and were cut loose. I figured I'm better off with my fellow mages than on my own.
How did the Grand Enchanter end up working with Tevinter?
1 minute, we were bracing for the Templars to attack. The next, we had a Magister ally. It was a stroke of luck that's given us an edge. In a way. Out of the frying pan.
Goodbye.
Be careful. The Tevinters likely aren't happy you're asking questions.
Stupid married him. I'm gonna get a copyright claim because of her. I know it. Shut up. Can I get her killed? Or something? Like, music volume's down. Why does that count as music? What if I... no, we don't want that. Oops. She's gonna have to be quiet for now. I'll bring it back up when we leave. Like, why does that count as dialogue? My voice acting talents aren't up to par, James. So I don't know if I can narrate. You're fired. Please leave. Stop following me around. Okay, I gotta turn the dialogue. That's annoying. Because in the... later on in the game, she's gonna be next to a couple of our companions. We'll see. If YouTube doesn't catch it on this one, then we should be good for the following episodes. I don't know what they caught me on in that first episode. Wish they were more specific. Alright. We gotta go meet Alexius's son. I think he's in there, but...
I'm Sister Tanner. May I help you?
Are you a Chantry sister?
A lay sister only. I work here to help the poor and extend the Maker's kindness to those who need it. It is very busy work, especially in these times, but let me know if I can ever help you.
I found the letter you sent a Templar named Corin.
Busted.
Shit. You can't prove anything. A letter from a rogue Templar. Nobody is going to care. So, what do you intend to do?
I
What kind of cut are they giving you? Have you got protection? I see a suspicious lack of guards. It looks to me like you've been cut loose. Maybe you should look for a new employer.
Are you serious? The high and mighty Inquisition needs smugglers? All right, I'm in. Seems like the Inquisition is the safer bet these days.
Why does Cassandra disapprove? Oh well. Got another agent. Let's see if this is a trap or not.
Good. You're finally here. Now help me close this, would you?
Certainly, my friend. Combat roll so OP. Anyone else?
Fascinating. How does that work exactly? You don't even know, do you? You just wiggle your fingers and boom. Rift closes. Who are you? Ah, getting ahead of myself again, I see. Dorian of House Parvus, most recently of Minrathous. How do you do?
Another Tevinter. Be cautious with this one.
Suspicious friends you have here. Magister Alexius was once my mentor, so my assistance should be valuable, as I'm sure you can imagine.
I should have merch that says combat roll is so OP. Maybe.
I was expecting Felix to be here.
I'm sure he's on his way. He was to give you the note, then meet us here after ditching his father.
Alexius couldn't jump to Felix's side fast enough when he pretended to be faint. Is something wrong with him?
He's had some lingering illness for months. Felix is an only child, and Alexius is being a mother hen, most likely.
Are you a Magister?
All right, let's say this once. I'm a mage from Tevinter, but not a member of the Magisterium. I know Southerners use the terms interchangeably, but that only makes you sound like barbarians.
You're betraying your mentor because...
Alexius was my mentor. Meaning he's not any longer, not for some time. Look, you must know there's danger. That should be obvious even without the note. Let's start with Alexius claiming the allegiance of the mage rebels out from under you. As if by magic, yes? Which is exactly right. To reach Redcliffe, before the Inquisition, Alexius distorted time itself.
He arranged it so he could arrive here just after the Divine died.
You catch on quick.
That is fascinating if true, and almost certainly dangerous.
The rift you closed here. You saw how it twisted time around itself, sped some things up and slowed others down. Soon, there will be more like it, and they'll appear further and further away from Redcliffe.
The magic Alexius is using is wildly unstable, and it's unraveling the world.
You're asking me to take a lot on faith.
I know what I'm talking about. I helped develop this magic. When I was still his apprentice, it was pure theory. Alexius could never get it to work. What I don't understand is why he's doing it. Ripping time to shreds just to gain a few hundred lackeys?
He didn't do it for them.
Took you long enough. Is he getting suspicious?
No, but I shouldn't have played the illness card. I thought he'd be fussing over me all day. My father's joined a cult, Tevinter supremacists. They call themselves Venatori. And I can tell you one thing. Whatever he's done for them, he's done it to get to you.
Why would he rearrange time and indenture the Mage Rebellion just to get to me?
They're obsessed with you, but I don't know why. Perhaps because you survived the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
You can close the rifts. Maybe there's a connection. Or they see you as a threat.
If the Venatori are behind those rifts or the breach in the sky, they're even worse than I thought.
Alexius is your father. Why are you working against him?
For the same reason Dorian works against him. I love my father, and I love my country. But this? Cults? Time magic? What he's doing now is madness. For his own sake, you have to stop him.
It would also be nice if he didn't rip a hole in time. There's already a hole in the sky.
You have any suggestions?
You know you're his target. Expecting the trap is the first step in turning it to your advantage. I can't stay in Redcliffe. Alexius doesn't know I'm here, and I want to keep it that way for now. But whenever you're ready to deal with him, I want to be there. I'll be in touch. Oh, and Felix, try not to get yourself killed.
There are worse things than dying, Dorian.
Alright, so it seems we got a choice to make. Either help the rebel mages and Dorian, or try to convince the Templars to come on our side. I think for this playthrough, we're gonna side with the mages. And the main reason is not really for story purposes. Well, partly for story purposes. But during the game, you'll hear about the Chantry trying to elect a new divine, and you'll see that we kind of have some sort of influence on that through our choices and the relationships we have with Vivienne, Liliana, and Cassandra. So all three are candidates in the divine election, and I kind of want to make Liliana divine.
Does Tevinter really need cults? Aren't they weird enough?
The word you're looking for is dangerous.
Mainly because how she acts as divine. I kind of like her ideas, and we'll see that late game.
They say Andraste sent you to save the world. If it'll help save lives and bring peace, I'll be the first to believe.
I don't have to worry about you falling at my feet in worship, then? That has been tiresome.
I believe we must each attend to our own lives to find salvation.
What are your feelings on the mages working with Tevinter?
The Imperium burned Andraste. Since then, we have led 4 exalted marches against them. Yet in all those marches, they still acknowledged the Maker. Now I speak of him and the Magisters laugh. Something has happened, and I dread to learn what.
Are you working for the Mage Rebellion?
Mages are children of the Maker, no less than the rest of us. They struggle no less with questions of faith.
Does that mean you support their freedom?
Given a choice between the Circle and death, most mages willingly gave up some small freedoms for safety. But the pendulum swings. and now it seems any restraint is too much. I think they should have a chance to prove they deserve freedom.
I don't see any other priests in the village. Where is everybody?
The Magister had the others escorted out for their own safety, but I refused. He can throw me out if he wants. Until then, I tend to my flock.
I will leave you to your duties.
Make her speed you, my child.
Man, I've noticed that there are some YouTubers playing Inquisition right now, and I'm really glad that I've had some practice with the character creation. Because some of them just do not look good at all.
Were you really looking to ally with us?
And I can't stand if my character does not look good. It just bothers me.
Is that so hard to believe?
Everyone blames us. The Templars left the Chantry too, isn't it? They took an oath. Yet everyone calls it the Mage Rebellion. We're the ones they hate. What choice did we have? Stay and be slaves? Sometimes to achieve the world one desires, one must take regrettable measures. I hope you can do something. Tying ourselves to Tevinter. That can't be the right way to end this.
That was a little cryptic, Solus. What do you mean by that?
You don't approve of the Grand Enchanter's decision?
I was there when we voted to leave the Circle. She really seemed to care what we wanted. She was ready to rebel, but she wasn't going to unless it was the will of all mages. It's hard to believe she'd go behind our backs and sell us to the Magisters.
How long has Magister Alexius been here?
A day or two after. After the Conclave, he arrived. Come to save us from the wrath of the Templars, they said. But this doesn't feel like safety.
You seem young to be part of this.
I'm Lysas. I came into my magic when I was 9 years old. Templars came into the alienage and took me to the Circle. They didn't even let me say goodbye. It's not right. I studied hard. I passed my harrowing. I sing the chant. But I'll be locked up for the rest of my life.
BioWare should have put the face creator for this in Mass Effect. 100%. I think this Dragon Age Inquisition literally has the best character creator. One of the best character creators in gaming, in my opinion. Just because they have their sliders are on the X and Y axis instead of just like preset features. So like you have complete control of the creativity of how you want your character to look. Yeah, I kind of actually already had a video. I have a video on a how-to make a good-looking face. I don't know if I explain it really well, so I'm just gonna watch it again and see if it's worth posting. If it's not that good, then I'm just gonna do it again. Especially since we have the Black Emporium DLC. You could just go back and do the face creator thing. Alright, we gotta go down here and over here. So let's do this first since it's the closest. And we're gonna pull out Blackwall as well. Bye bye, Cassandra. There is change party. Okay. I only brought Cassandra along because I thought she was the only one that could recruit that smuggler. But we have Varric. Blackwall. All right. Damn, you died less than I did. 10 death? That's awesome.
We've been searching the region for resources. Commander's orders. No small task given recent troubles, but I've some supplies here you may find useful.
I died so much, fighting the clone, because I never did it before. Alright. I gotta find Mr. Wolseley. And I need a Blood Lotus. There's a Blood Lotus. Got a sword. Belt of Urgency. Wearer of this belt gains a small boost to attack speed when below 50% health. Cool. Let's equip that. Oops. Belt of Urgency. What do we have? Spirit Resistance. We'll give that to Blackwall. And Electrical Resistance to you. Alright. Mr. Wolseley. Should be around here. Ugh. I think it's time for a new controller. Hey, buddy. So I'm gonna try not to attack him. There we go.
Lord Wolsey, I presume? A young man named Jimmy would very much like you to return home. Ah, good.
So I think one of the first times I ever played this, I didn't know that you had to like wait until that dialogue cut in, and I just like straight up attacked him. He turns into a demon, and you can't complete the quest. Alright, what's here? Letter found a corpse. She told us right and proper, son. 3 times around the crown statue, right hand close enough to brush the stone itself, and the spirits will listen. Everything else has been done. We slipped the silver to the chantry to save grandfather's body from the burning, and he's buried close by. 3 times around, always turning right, and the spirits will bring him back to us. Go now and don't be afraid. Oh. A logging stand. So there's a ritual close by. Man, I don't mind the left stick drifting, but the right stick is annoying. Here it is. Can you get them to hold position? Yeah. Hold position while I play Ring Around the Rosie. 1, 2, 3. Well, he did. Belt of Spirit Resistance. I'll equip that in a second. Just kill these bad boys.
Oh shit!
Oh, he was frozen. Couldn't use my scorpion move. The upgrade on the grappling hook is awesome. The one where you can kick them and stun them. Alright, what's next? This way. Senna Shrine.
By the end of Hardin Hightown, almost every character is revealed as a spy or a traitor.
Wait, you read my book?
It was in the Inquisition library. Everyone but Donnan turned out to be in disguise. How come?
Are we still talking about books, or are you asking if everyone I know is a secret agent?
Are there many tricksters in dwarven literature?
A handful, but they're the exception. Mostly they're just honoring the ancestors. It's very dull stuff. Human literature. Now, clever really.
I've never heard that dialogue before. Oh, I got a whole...
Done and done.
What? Oh, wrong person. Get over here. I think we're too strong for this area. Lots of loot. I wish there was like a loot all in the area. I can give that charging bull ring to a Blackwall here. And also that enhanced spirit resistance. Strength. That'd be good. Every little bit of gold counts. Especially when you're not gonna use the dupe glitch. This patrol pattern is not negotiable. Upon any encountering resulting in injuries, mark trail and withdraw to the villa. You must remain in fighting condition to apply appropriate force and keep refugees clear from the area. A bunch of mercenaries we need to clear, I guess. Oh yeah, yeah, I remember. And like a castle thingy. Almost got all the regions here. There is a rift, if I'm not mistaken, around here, and we meant to go up there, and it is not an easy one.
I doubt that's the last of them. Come on.
I doubt that too. Alright, so camp's up there. How do we get there? Oh, there's a landmark here. I think there's a perk for extending your inventory limit, which we'll need. I apologize for all the jerky camera movements. My controller has terrible stick drift. And I didn't get the warranty at GameStop for stick drift. I just bought this controller like 4 months ago. Hey. Spies. Where'd Varric go? Why are you over here? Oh, this is for the flowers, or? Senna beloved, may your ashes be gathered by Falandin and carried safely after all the long years you carried me. So sad. Hey, that's not where camp was. This is where camp is. We're gonna clear that rift and then clear that mercenary camp. And then we'll move on to the next area.
This would work for a camp.
Looks like there's enemies everywhere. Oh, it's a great bear. I think if it gets too easy, we'll start turning on some trials. Hey. Oh my god. That's some spies.
Die.
He did. One more great claw. Let's try to clear this rift. You might have to kite the enemies. I don't know. Sometimes pommel strike just does not hit for some reason. Alright. Another bear. Whoa. Nearly one-shotted us. Okay. Are there any other bears around? I'm gonna save. Key? I'm gonna have to use a lot of Dispel. Or try to use Dispel and hopefully... Huh? Is it glitched? It's glitched. It's glitched. Okay. We'll try coming back. The bear fur and the great bear fur are some of the best resources you can collect in this game. They give a critical chance increase on your crafted items. So we'll be trying to farm a lot of that. You can also buy it from the Black Emporium.
The camp for our supposed bandits lies up ahead, I believe.
God. Just gotta wait till he's done that thing. Too easy. So we're heading up this way. I think there's an ocularum here. Yeah. Stupid shards. The worst quest. One of the worst quests in gaming. Stupid shard thing.
So, who do you think is the toughest? Josephine, Liliana, or Cassandra?
Cullen's not up for consideration?
Curly? They just keep him around to look pretty.
I think Liliana. Liliana, then Cassandra, then Josephine. Sad to say, but 'tis the truth. We're gonna romance Josephine in this playthrough. I like Cassandra's romance too. She has a soft side to her. I'm not leveling or adding Varric skill points right now because I want to save it for when we get a specialization. I mean, you can always respec, but since we're not doing the infinite money tactic, we need all the coin we can get. He did. Alright, one of the shards is here. There's never anything really worthwhile in these chests. It's one of my complaints about the looting system. Is that it's like full RNG for the most part. Like chests should have set pieces and like worthwhile pieces, and then enemies should have RNG unless they're like bosses. Oops. Oops. This guy's tanky. Enhanced belt of health. I can go to Blackwall. And then we'll give the spirit resistance to you. There we good. Valmar key. Oh. We hired your mercenary organization to facilitate this business venture, not add complications. In order for the Carta to extract the product without attracting undue attention, the area must be free from observation. If the fighting between the apostate mages and the renegade Templars is insufficient, your efforts were to dissuade refugees from exploring the area and interfering with our operation. We are meeting at our primary base at Operations in Valmar to determine the next course of action. At your earliest convenience, send representatives to the location marked to explain the situation and obtain new instructions. An unsigned letter found in a remote mountain villa. So we got access to Valmar. Little area in here. Don't think there's anything here. Oh, we could probably level up with the amount of research items we've found. Alright, so there is this quest here. If you can call it a quest. Complete the ritual. Bye-bye. I think after we come back from Valmar, we can check if that rift is unglitched. If not, we'll have to save it for another time. We're gonna have to grab these, unfortunately. Hate this quest. Can I jump from here? Nope. Have to go the long way. I think I could jump from there, yeah. Okay. should be using my trusty steed. Still need a name for him. Steve? Steve the steed? Steve the stag? Steed is normally related to a horse, I think. I got one shard. I think it's fitting for an elf to have an elk, or whatever this thing is. So we got one there. Go here, then back down this way. Can he go down here? Or are we gonna get fall damage? Gotta try. Yes! Good job, Steve. It's over here. Someone's upset. Some enemies over here.
Kill that warrior.
Get over here.
Down you go.
We're almost at level 9. Once we're at level 10, we'll get Earth-Shattering Strike, and then we'll have our almost our full attack rotation. One over there. Another bear. Oh, I missed. I was gonna say, please drop some bear claws. I want fur. Dang it. You guys respawn? I thought we got rid of you. Alright. Shards. The worst ones are in like the actual Forbidden Oasis and the heck. And not the Western Approach. Is it the Western Approach? The one that's like nighttime. There's like a map that's like all nighttime. And everything is so far apart. That was an annoying one. Oh, what the heck? The last 4 are where the dragon is. And we ain't dragon hunting yet. Not this dragon. The Hinterlands Dragon is one of the stronger ones. I gotta get rid of these guys. No. No. They're one-shotting me. Dang, son. My goodness. I'm gonna die. Jeez. Leave me alone. Where did I die? Over here? That went well. Level up. We need a camp. Alright, so Guard Smasher, bonus damage versus guard. Pretty good passive, but we're going with this Earth Shaking Strike. Next. And then we will wait for our specialization to get those sweet, sweet passives, and then we can start upgrading some of our abilities. What are you doing? Whoa, I critted a combat roll for 1359. See, that rift right there makes me unconfident that I could beat the one that glitched out. But let's go to here and then Valmar, and then we'll try that rift.
Nothing to report, sir.
Spec requisitions.
I read some of your book. Hard in Hightown, was it? Riveting stuff.
And you only read some?
Well, I found it in a latrine in a village near Cherno. It was missing some pages.
Everyone's read Varric's book. To be honest, I haven't read them. Maybe I'll spend an episode and do a little story time once I've collected them all. But some of the pages are in... Some of the chapters are in the Trespasser DLC. So that's not until the very end. Here's Valmar. can't attack him? There we go.
Mercenaries? Looks like Carta. Lyrium smuggling would be profitable around here.
Let's unlock this door. Down to Valmar.
Must be an old dwarven outpost.
What was it for?
Trade, maybe? Your guess is as good as mine.
Like, the level design is actually quite nice. I mean, in terms of aesthetic in this game. I like to appreciate the work of the devs. Look at that. Hey. Ow. That hurt my ears. Up this way. Where'd you go? Stand still. Oh, that bass. Hurt my ears. We should be secure enough from outsiders. I'm more concerned about attracting dark spawn from lower levels who don't have the manpower to push them further in. Keep the product on the upper levels and barricade the bridge. We can smash this down because we're a warrior. Little Spartan kick. Pitch grenade. Second job for Varric. Thank you, buddy. That's too long. First Liska, now Brenner. Caught him trying to steal some of the product just a little bit just to keep, he says, nug shit. Trying to make a little extra on the side thinking I wouldn't notice. I will not be undermined. Your cousin said we could trust Brenner, so you handle it. If I'm not happy, you won't be either. Looks like we need to sell stuff soon.
Darkspawn. How many can we expect to encounter? Blackwall.
It's hard to say. Keep your guard up.
I think that line, when I first played it, started making me suspicious of Blackwall. And I won't spoil what it is, but let's just say Grey Wardens are supposed to know where Darkspawn are. Like, they can sense them. Spinning blades. So this is locked, right? Oh, it's not locked. Let's go around first. Clear the area. Oh, it's not locked, but we have to find the things that open it.
Want me to handle that?
I do. Mosaic piece. Getting close to inventory cap. There, dwarven gear. That's what we need to find. I would choose Varric. I think in the next game they should give Varric a beard. I'm calling it. Dragon Age 4, Varric has a beard. You heard it here first. More Darkspawn.
Darkspawn are coming up through here.
We must seal it off.
Perhaps if I made an attempt.
Hope that holds the Darkspawn back.
Thank you, Solus. So Darkspawn must be like one of the toughest enemies to fight in like lore speaking, because you gotta keep your mouth closed. Make sure you don't ingest any of their blood. Otherwise, you turn into a Darkspawn. Did we get all the Dwarven wheels? The gears? I don't remember. I got one. Whoops. Sweet. Cleared the Carta.
They've been watching our movements.
It's good, though, Red, with the Templars severing ties to the Chantry. We should find buyers easily enough. It has to be the right buyer though. Don't want anyone who'll get ideas. We need to control distribution. If travel across Lake Calenhad is secured, we're made. Most of the veins have been near the surface. There's enough of it. But if we find a deeper vein, a source, the take could be huge. Once we have a firm grip on the current operation, we can look into expansion. There's the other dwarven gear. One.
Some people make their living from valuables they find in the deep roads.
Oh. $1,000 damage for a roll. Oops. Why is it so strong? Dead. Well, we can max it out. The good thing is that we're gonna turn some quests in over at Redcliffe, and there are some merchants there. Bianca Arms 3, eh? Okay, do I want to level anyone? I mean, ideally I want to save it. I can always respec, but then that's money. Oh, I'm gonna get this one for sure. Party does more damage to taunted targets as you rattle your enemies' nerves and goad them into mistakes that leave them open. More damage for us is always good. And then for Solus, ooh, ice armor. Help him stay alive a little bit more. See, every time he comes near like an ice spell, he gets that ice armor, which will be good. I'm full. That's where I came from. And we're done on this area. We can go check on that rift. Don't know, it'll be close. I don't know if we can beat it, to be honest. Which is why I'm gonna save. It's those like floating ghoul things that... The green things that are annoying, and the ones that look like the Dementors from Harry Potter. Those things are annoying. I don't mind dealing with anything else. Even pride demons are better than that. Okay, so we got 2 quests to turn in here. And just the rift. See how we do. This bear's always here. How did that still hit me? Bear hide. There we go. Here we go. Let's go. So stupid. Oh, missed. We're not doing too bad. Can we get 2 at a time? Oh, we missed. Oh my gosh. Get back here. You did, we're actually beating this. Oh, we got it. Shouldn't have doubted myself. think it was the offense tonic that helped. Good job, boys. What do we got here? Bring a critical chance. I want that. I need to destroy something. Destroy this too. Sure. Want that equipped? Sure. Something over here? Oh. If you find this, the bleeding didn't stop. My family lives at the Redcliffe Farms. Make her bless you if you didn't take my last words to them. I didn't run, didn't abandon them. I thought I could get enough to help. Fool that I was. All I got was my guts torn out. Damn. Redcliffe Farms. Frosty rags. What? Those are research items, so we want those. If I'm not mistaken, researching the enemies also gives you a bonus against them. I could be wrong, but okay, so there is quest here, 2 quests there. Let's go Redcliffe first because we gotta empty our inventory.
We should search the area.
Oh yeah. We don't have the ability to.
Greetings, traveler. I do not suppose you found my Senna's shrine. I know it is a long way to go.
I cleaned Senna's shrine and placed the flowers. May her ashes be gathered by Falondine and carried safely.
After all the long years she carried me, thank you. You do a foolish old man too much kindness. Maceranus, Dalen, take this with my gratitude. Senna would have wanted you to have it.
Thanks, buddy. Okay, where's the other one? Mr. Wolseley.
Lord Wolseley came back! He says you convinced him. Here, for all your trouble.
Thank you. Let's clear up some inventory space and then deliver the letter to the family. And I think that's it for the hinterlands for now.
I suppose you're right.
I'll never get over that sky.
Oh. I meant to do this. We sell. Sell that too. Don't need grenades belt. Spinning blade. Shadow strike we don't use. Lunge and slash. I forgot to equip that critical chance ring. Sell that. Alright. Got 4,000 gold. What rings do I have? There's a ring of attack. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. What was the other one? Oh, we don't have that weapon or that ability yet, so we'll get rid of it for now. Okay, now we're gonna fast travel over here.
Nothing to report, sir.
I gotta replenish my offense. Mighty offense potion. And we are complete. Let's head back to Haven. So we could actually do the Mage or Templar mission now, but there are a couple things I want to finish before we head over there and make sure that we're strong enough to handle it as well. At least not that particular mission, but the mission that comes. I just want to turn in this research stuff.
Excuse me. I've got a message for the Inquisition, but I'm having a hard time getting anyone to talk to me.
Who are you, soldier?
Cremisius Aclasi with the Bulls Chargers Mercenary Company. We mostly work out of Orlais and Navarra. We've got word of some Tevinter mercenaries gathering out on the Storm Coast. My company commander, Iron Bull, offers the information free of charge. If you'd like to see what the Bulls Chargers can do for the Inquisition, meet us there and watch us work.
What can your Bulls Chargers offer the Inquisition?
We're loyal, we're tough, and we don't break contracts. Ask around Val Royeaux. We've got references.
What should I know about your commander?
Iron Bull. He's one of those Kunari, the big guys with the horns. He leads from the front. He pays well, and he's a lot smarter than the last bastard I worked for. Best of all, he's professional. We accept contracts with whoever makes the first real offer. You're the first time he's gone out of his way to pick a side.
Why did your commander send us this information?
Iron Bull wants to work for the Inquisition. He thinks you're doing good work.
I look forward to meeting this Iron Bull.
We're the best you'll find. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
Looks like we got a meeting with the Iron Bull.
Though you had granted them power over the very
Thank you for all that you are doing to her. Master Lavellen, do you have a moment?
I do.
That will help.
Hello, my dear.
Did you need something, Ambassador?
Yes. Well, not precisely, but I should like to know if anyone here has treated you unkindly yet for being an elf.
I can deal with a few whispers and sideways looks.
I shall speak with the staff regarding such conduct. If we're to convince the world that Andraste's herald is an elf, the Inquisition must give you its utmost support. Stories of wild Dalish elves have grown even more outrageous as people learn of you.
How have the rumors gotten worse?
I would prefer not to repeat them.
Give me something.
Stealing children, selling peasants to slavers, burning down villages, using infants for blood magic. Those are the stories about your fellow Dalish. I won't repeat what they've said about you.
Why not claim the Dalish can steal your breath or turn into dragons while they're at it? Now that I've said that out loud, someone probably has.
Very likely. I will see what the Inquisition can do to contain the slander. It may help if I know more about how you and your clan lived.
The best part was when the Aravel, our wagons, turned from the plains to the woods. I used to spend weeks exploring the forest.
You make it sound idyllic. Haven is so far away from home. You must miss the people of your clan.
I'd miss knowing you more.
If I'd never left home, Josephine, I never would have met you. That would be the greater tragedy.
What? Really? There is more to this, Master Llewellyn. Whatever comes, your role as Andraste's herald will mark your clan in history.
The Dalish still worship the gods of our ancestors. When they hear me called the Herald of Andraste, it may stir up anger.
They must see that you move in different circles now. The moment of understanding can be painful.
Alright guys, I think that's it for this one. Accomplished a lot. Next one, I think we're going to go to the Storm Coast and see what the Iron Bull is all about. But for now, make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't done so. Appreciate you watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.